here we are, we've in the last of the shops. So am I, yeah. Never is right, is it? Last of my shops, so look, I've come down. Yeah, look at these things. Still not used to this selfie, it's balmy, isn't it? See that? No. See these here? Yeah, they're coming like that hot. Anyway, I was in here one bit, how much on it? Well, them small ones are £3 and change if you like. So I got an admirer on the car park when I came out to Morrisons. He was smiling at me, chubby lad with a beard. He's putting a load of 6 packs in his car for all his football in tonight, and all these 6 packs of lager. He smiled at me, he's loading his car and I put my shop in, I'm just getting in with me. He said, "Trouble, see you darling." You know, that's the nicest slice of people. Like some of the people I have met recently. Oh, here we are. Do you want to come in with one of them? So yeah, these here. Right. So that's a small one for $2.99. There's a big one. Anyway, there's a big one and it's marked down in here. About £1.50, twice the size of that. And I thought I'll get that. I'll get these as well, they're only 99. Look, high in protein, is that right with you? They're 99 high in protein, they're quite good. I get 2 goes of that. Maybe porridge or a banana split with it or something. So, well, what's that? Yeah, I've forgotten. Yeah, all them cheesy baked things, right. Rather than it takes ages to cook. I mean, it does. It's all gooey. It's one of them things where you put like marshmallows on them, the stick or something like that. It's a Swedish delicacy. And you dip them in this cheese and twirl them around. It all strings up and down and you put them in your mouth. And I thought, oh well, I'll cheap enough. And I didn't like it really. I didn't like that content. I could have made a bit of contents in there myself. It was basically very fat based and not a lot of cheesy flavour to it, you know. Anyhow, I thought, well, mustn't grumble, I've got myself a free dish there. And it's a pretty thick, heavy-duty dish. But to be honest, it's absolutely useless. I've got a couple of apple crumbles in it, and because it's only about that deep, that's the name steeps it. And I've got a couple of apple crumbles in. It's absolutely useless, but one thing I did find. Yes, a bit closer. Someone's following around the shop. One thing I did find a use for it, and for £1.50 to rip off anywhere. I've got a plant in my garden, I forget the name of it. Someone gave me it at Christmas, only a tiny little thing. They're all like miniature roses on it. In fact, they were miniature roses. And she gave me that for Christmas. Now it's rose like that. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, it serves as a water stream in that plant pot. So, what a waste of 30 bob. Anyway, I wanted upwards. A couple of wine, right, I'm forgetting things here, I'll see you in a bit. Back again. Anybody do the finals in, snooker finals? With Mack Williams and all the boys were there, you know. And that young man, I can't pronounce his name, but it's, if it was a Newcastle Chinaman, it'd be something like Ultron Shod. But anyway, 28-year-old, what some matches he played. I thought it was absolutely superb, you know. And he just left Mack Williams sat there. Now, was it 4:17 on Sunday? So I had the last 5 days of the snooker. I'm just starting on the seniors now, which is on BBC 2, and I think it's on this evening, being Saturday, so I'll find out, whatever, you know. But some belting snooker was played there, wasn't it? I normally get that one there. Yeah, I got a bottle of wine on the Saturday night snooker. I got on after it, I fell asleep. So I missed it, you know, I think the last 5 frames or so much, you know. But yeah, the seniors is on. So that might be on again tonight, so I'll catch you later. Ooh, hello then. Well, I couldn't wait, you know, too late. I've come down to my Morrisons, done some shopping, got in the car there. There's not straight again, is it? Oh, damn it, I've got my finger stuck in there now. My finger stuck in. Where was I? Yeah, so I couldn't wait, so I bet my free donuts. I just noticed it for sale in here, 60 pence each. So I've just headed there. A little bit of jam left on the plate there. So yeah, I've got a bit of the trolleys here, look there. I ate it's what they call bingo, you know, in the shop. I was just strolling around the aisles, you know, bits and bats, things that I need for the weekend. I want your soda bread and so on and whatnot. And I was just down on the fruit, and there's a guy with their machine guns, discounts the things. So there was a big box of what's names for about £3. He said, here, only at like 60 pence. You know, and I said, well, I'll have another box now. So I've got 2 boxes of this fruit, 60 pence. And out come all the other stuff, all these Pilgrim's cheddar there, you know. That's been sold to the average customer for £4.90 and it's gone 75 pence. These in big boxes of fruit things there. And you weigh for 60p fruit in there. I'll have some of that tonight, then soon it'll be porridge. Let's see if we get any blueberries this weekend. Got 2 boxes of that. I've come with some fish there for £1.20 down to £4.90. Cherry tomatoes. I don't know what they were for. I think they're about a couple of quickly cherry tomato things. 2.16, 30p. What a day, eh? So, and it goes further down there. My old raspberries there. They were 2.49. 30p. So, alright mate, I've got some crumble left, so some of this fruit here, they've been in 2 boxes and that. That's some tonight. I'll make a crumble and I'll have the others over the weekend, so none of it waste or goes off in the fridge. Ah, here's a mess, I can see it. I don't think it's up in there again. So, that's my donuts. So, oh, pardon me, I'll be off to the next shop. Got my cup of tea here as well. Pardon me, and with it being Saturday, you all know by now, Saturday, I like to get a bottle of wine and get my Netflix on. So now I'm on Netflix and I'm watching, I don't know how far to take this, but I think I'm up, I've got about season 1, 3 episodes, 3rd episode on a thing called Resident Alien. So I've let that run for a bit and it's getting a bit like predictable, you know, so I'm going to give it a couple of episodes of that a run tonight, see how that goes. If not, I'll be going over to one of them Saw movies. I know I shouldn't watch them, they're terrible, but another one, a new one's cropped up, Saw X or something. So I know it's terrible, you've got like silly things like to get it to undo an handcuff, the keys behind his eyeball, he's got to get it out by his rigmarole or something. I know, it's crazy. Anyway, I'll catch you up as soon as I can, but take care of yourselves in the meantime, right? And don't believe everything you hear in the news. Bye. Hello fans, where I am today is, if anybody's seen the other video when I was doing footage of the vintage car show down at Ray Green. This is where I am at the moment, Ray Green. Not a good zoom on this camera, but we've got Ray Green seconds are playing and Rufford 2. That's not the score, it's just what they're called. And I don't think I'm allowed to go over a line here, so I can't get any closer than that, but there's a good turnout. And we got the old, look, there. getting as far as I can. I don't know what that's going to be like. It's about the best zoom I've got on there. We'll get over to another bowler. I'm just waiting for him. There he is, he's coming up now. Oh, well, he's done something decent there. Oh, and it's windy, but it's sunny. And if you hang on, I'll try and get some scores. Well, right, if anybody remembers, this is where I was last year when the car show was on. He was chucking it down. But some people just told me here, and I just said, oh, I was here last year, and it was raining. And they said, well, turn up tomorrow about 1 o'clock. It's going to be good weather, and the car show is back on again. So this is where I'll be tomorrow then. But I'm going to switch the camera on. I'm going to sit down and chill out a bit and just watch how this match develops. I mean, it's a good phone, this A54 Galaxy. I'd expect it to zoom in a bit more than that. I'll go and try again. Right, I found the scoreboard. I thought it was a burger van. See, it's there, look. Down there's the white line. That white line goes straight up there. Right, so you can't see the scoreboard without walking on the pitch. See, if you walk on the pitch, you've got to walk about at least 10 or 15 feet out to look at the board. Or you've got to be over to the side of the cricket pitch with a pair of binoculars to look at the board from that way. But a guy's just given me something there. I think it was 27 for 7 overs 2. Ray Green seconds, so the Ray Greens are winning. So maybe we're back then. It's a nice breeze that as well. Anyway, I'll probably catch up with Morrisons. Oh, there you are. Well, this is going to follow another piece of footage where I'm in Morrisons last week and I didn't have time to upload it. It's still in my phone. I'm just barely remembering what it is, but I have a red top on, so the red top will be first there, and then the green top will be first here. See what I mean? Right, so what I mean up to, well, I've got early today at Morrisons, so I can go back round again and do it again, but I missed the bargains. I didn't need much, carrots, oranges and some fruit and what have you, and my sourdough bread, and I've already had me cup of tea and my donuts and 1 milk left. Well, there's some footage coming up after this. I had about an hour watching cricket in a village not far from me called Ray Green. Now if you remember, I'd done some footage of a car show on Ray Green last year. It was absolutely chucking down. Everybody had wellies on and the green was covered in mud and tyre tracks. And so I'm there today watching the cricket and I'm chatting with some lovely people. And I told them that story I've just said there about the car show and said, oh, well, it's on tomorrow at 1 o'clock and it's sunny. Well, all right, fair enough then. So I may be able to get some footage for that tomorrow, today being Saturday. And that's a bit dry, just a minute. Oh, I'm trying to keep that camera out, that light that's behind me there. It's, yeah, where was that? Yeah, so I'm going to try and get some footage of that. Now what else is going to follow this video? I did find some more footage on a Dell laptop that I managed to get out onto a hard drive, and it's got some classic Rainwear on the one is still in my collection. Now if anybody remember these people that were in Brimly Mill in Dorset, a guy there was a chemist, and he recreated the 1940s and 50s fabrics, proofing and coating, satin silks and taffetas. And I actually went down there, and it was like an old farmhouse, right out on the Brimley Mill it was called, right out in the countryside. And this little rolling mill he had stuck on the side of his house, covered in a corrugated sheet. And the mixture went in, the fabric, like I said, it was satin, 50 inches wide or whatever. The satin would roll, and then the proofing would come out. These mixtures of proofing would come out onto that stuff. And then, you know, and he was really popular in the late 80s and the 90s, you know, recreating all these old fabrics. And I did have a few of them, but they perished. I mean, they lasted quite a bit, but they perished. And I've got two left, custom made. When he packed in, I got in touch with him. And I said, "What have you got any roll ends left?" And he did. So I went back down again. Peter Glidewell was his name, if anybody remembers. It was Peter Glidewell. And I went down and I bought this black fabric off him, and that was over 30 years ago. And I had my friend make a Mack up for me. And because now he's coats and capes are so popular now, they come up on eBay. Rarely do come up, but when they come up, they're in excess of 300, 400 pounds in mint condition. I was offered $750 for mine, which was custom made, you know, but I collect them. I'm like a frustrated fashion designer, you know. I just keep these things. It'd probably go for sale sometime, but I rarely wear it. It's still in magnificent condition. So it's black, and there's some footage I've found me wearing it. So I'm going to post that. And there's another one, the fabric I got from a company called Raincheater, run by the Lapidos brothers on Cheatham Hill Road, Manchester. They're closed down, they've all gone now. And he had a yellow single texture, which is popular. Deleted now, you can't get single texture anymore out like that. But it's a yellow one, so that'll be in. You can see these both Macintoshes I'm modelling, vintage ones. They're in a park, and you see me in this black Peter Glidewell and this Raincheater. They're the names of the fabrics, the garments are designed by me. So there's a bit of news, and it's onwards and upwards. See ups over back home for me. A bit of Netflix, get a bit of wine for me Saturday night. Update on that Netflix thing I'm watching called Resident Alien. I said I was going to watch a couple more episodes, give it a chance and pack up. Well, I've gotten into it now. I've got the gist of why he's there, what he's up to, and what he's doing. And there's a comical dark side in it, the comical undercurrents in it. So I thought, well, I might as well go with the flow now, because it's starting to make sense why he's there, you know. Terrible chairs in here, isn't it? It's like one of them dinner rooms when you were young. Scratching nails down the blackboard. Sounds like one of them dinner rooms when you were kids, you know what I mean? Them squeaky chairs and kids scratching nails down blackboards. Here, I'm ratting on too much, so take care, behave yourself. I'll say bye for now.
Take your clothes off.
Do you know my second favourite? Who's filming now?
We'll put it up then.
Are you following me?
Exit stage left.